Good morning, world.
Good morning.
All right, we are doing a reaction video, but it's a different type of reaction video. We're reacting to your comments on our reaction to the Tom MacDonald video that we just did. What was that video called again?
Yeah, that's it. You can't cancel all of us.
That's the one.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to react to the reactions of the reactions that were reacted to. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. If you've watched that montage that was coming up, it is a younger Cedric and Brian. Cedric, that was like 5 years ago. Most of those clips are old.
Yes.
We weren't quite as gray back then.
Yeah, thank goodness for Just for Men.
Yeah, one of us hides it better. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to bring this up. This was a comment not made on this, on the Tom thing, but somebody, I'm sure you saw this, Cedric. They were miffed that we did a reaction to a song by Ren called Suicide, and that we put our tip jar in there, you know, reacting to the song. It's just, you don't have, it's we're asking if you'd like to request a song, you can donate to us and then request whatever song you want. But if you're wondering what that means, you can donate right here to Cedric and Brian. Request any song you want us to react to, or you can just give us a tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip is all's needed.
All right, Cedric, you ready to see what some of these comments are?
I stay ready. You know me. I stay ready.
Okay, the most that we got, because as you guys have pointed out, we must be dumb, and we don't argue with that. But this first comment says, you recognize conservative aunt, but not Laura Trump. Made me laugh.
And there's a reply at the bottom of that one that I think if I remember correctly, the reply at the bottom of that says, I agree with you. I think Brian picked this one because this is only one of, I would say, 150 of these you didn't recognize Laura Trump comments. So we're gonna focus on that.
Yeah, and right there, same. As soon as you guys mentioned it, it clicked. Of course, that was Laura Trump. I have seen her plenty of times. In fact, I watched a whole episode with her on one of the podcasts that I watched before the election. So, yes, we had old man brains going on at the time, and we did realize that was Laura Trump. So thank you for pointing it out, and thank you for most of you being very nice about it.
Well, I have a reason. Can I share my reason, Brian?
Absolutely.
It's not on there. I'll send it to Brian later. But as one person wrote, I have on my phone here, Michael Cold 4730. He said, "Go blonde, Cedric." LMAO. I made a comment about how all blondes look alike to me. So that's the excuse I'm going with, because very similar to being a black man, how we all look alike. I can say all blonde, blue-eyed women look alike, and I got confused.
Is your wife there?
No, she's not. She's not. But
that's why he's saying it, because she's not there to hit him with her shoe.
Exactly. But I'm going to put this on Brian real quick. This picture is from when we were all in Mexico in November, where I married the love of my life, and you can see we posed for this where I'm dipping her, and you can see Brian looking down, probably saying something inappropriate that he shouldn't be saying. But he was my best man, so I had to put him in the picture.
I never say anything inappropriate, Cedric.
Gosh. Wow.
All right,
Okay.
Cheryl Hendricks, 6180, gave us a great comment. She said, always enjoy your reactions. Cameos. Michael Knowles, Daily Wire. We did mention that. Mm-hmm. Xavier was the one from Dennis Prager. Xavier DeRusso.
Yes.
Laura Trump, obviously. John Rich, we did mention that one, so we did catch that. We did catch Roseanne Barr. OAN, of course, the network. Conservative Aunt, we did catch that one. The blonde is Lacey Evans, a conservative wrestler. Didn't know that. And
the blonde.
Yeah, a blonde, one of the blondes.
Oh,
and then this is the one where you guys all laughed at us also. Kevin Sorbo, we got his name, but we called him Conan, not Hercules, and it's Hercules, Cedric, not Conan. We're so dumb.
I said I'm mouthing the words "we." I think you went out on a limb and you said that with a lot of confidence.
I did.
Oh,
if you're going to be
loud
wrong,
and wrong,
if you're going to
be
be
loud
wrong,
about it.
I learned this from AOC. If you're going to be wrong, be confident about it.
Yes. Be confident in your wrongness.
And somebody said Brian Callen. We did mention Brian Callen, and I even put a clip of my wife and Brian Callen in Hawaii. So,
hey, real quick,
yeah.
Brian, you talked about Xavier in that last clip and that he's on PragerU.
Yes.
Real quick, I can't go into detail about it for confidence reasons. What's today, April 5th?
Yes.
I got a text message from Mrs. Prager, and she just basically, if you are into this and the power of prayer, continue praying for Dennis. For those who know his situation, he's doing better.
Yeah, much better.
And that's all I'm going to say. Just continue praying for him.
Yep. All right, Cedric, you're going to have to share that with me later.
Yes.
Another one, this is the Patriot's Prayer. He said, the guy in the MAGA headdress is Native Patriot from our network, and we just interviewed Tom 2 times within the last 2 weeks. So that's awesome. We also found out, Cedric, that some of the people that made cameos commented on our video. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, one guy said, I'm the person so-and-so. And so thank you for watching and commenting. We may get that. We don't want to...
How do we really know that? How do we really know
we
that?
don't. We did, for all you Ren fans, though, we did have Ren's dad comment on one of our earlier videos.
Yes.
Of course, we butchered the name, but we did enjoy that he did.
We?
Don't throw me under the bus, Cedric.
Oh, you do that all by yourself.
Whatever.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have any other ones there? You want me to just go through these?
You can go through those. Okay. There was a part here I have to read because it gives us a pat on the back. Mm-hmm. Carolyn-YouTube, because I made a comment following up on Brian's comment about how we get called a lot of names because of our conservative,
yes,
or I guess you could say Republican beliefs. And this lady said, I have some names for you. Kind, intelligent, well-spoken, good examples. How do you feel about those? I love it. Thank you. It makes me feel so much better about myself.
Now, was there a subtext there? Cedric was very well-spoken for a black fella.
Wow. See, no, I read it the way it's written. Why do you always have to go there?
I can read into it.
I'm just making things messy. Jeez.
Oh, man. A lot of you just writing back, Hog Nation, Hog. Yep. We've been on the... We were late to it, but we're going on, 4 or 5 years now doing Tom reactions?
And we love that because we discovered, I think it's through a Tom video, that it's the comments that drive the video. So every time you put a thumbs up emoji or you put Hog Nation or here for it, thank you. Just anything helps. We appreciate it.
So here's the one I was talking about, Cedric. It's L_AC_L, I believe. What are those I's? I don't know. But it says at 5:26, me holding the flag with the gray sweater. Or with the U.S. flag with the gray sweater. So apparently you were in that video, and we appreciate you commenting on that and watching our channel.
Awesome.
And so that's cool. So I went back and I looked at 5:26 and I found him. So that was cool.
Very nice.
Another one is a wrestler, Tito Ortiz. So we really appreciate... Oh, one of them's Conservative Barbie. I know we've done stuff with Conservative Barbie before in the video, so I guess she was in there too. So this is why we do these, and we love when you guys comment. And we had a lot of comments on this, Cedric, because we learned so much from you guys. I mean, we learned about Tom MacDonald from comments on our channel. So for those of you who know any other independent artists or just artists you'd like us to react to, put it in the comment, or we'd appreciate it if you could donate. And you guys go to the top of the list. Right?
Yep.
Anything else, Cedric?
No, I do have one more here. You don't have to put it up there if you want, Brian.
Yeah, go
I don't
ahead.
know if this person is upset with us or not. I'm assuming they're upset with us because they wrote in all capital letters, and we all know when you write in
yelling at
capital
us.
letters, you're being yelled at. I think Brian, if you guys haven't caught on yet, Brian and I have a 20-plus year friendship, and we banter and mock and ridicule each other 24/7. It's very annoying for our respective wives, but we continue to do it anyway. So in that video, I said something about being an uncle, and of course Brian jumped all over it and said, Uncle Tom. This person wrote in capital letters, ignorant fools out there don't even know the real Uncle Tom fled Canada and created a free black slave settlement. Greetings from the UK.
No,
don't know if this person was upset. I think they were just educating us.
Yeah, I didn't take that as negative at all because I read that one also. I think he was saying that the people who call you Uncle Tom are the ignorant ones because they don't realize that he was pro-black. They try to act like he was some whitewashed pro-white person because they don't know the actual story.
Yes. So I'm going to go down to the courthouse on Monday and change my first name legally to Tom because I like the way Uncle Tom flows.
Wow. Hey, should we, before we close out, should we show them what you look like when I FaceTimed you earlier today? Would you like to?
Well, it's scary that you even have that saved.
I don't have it saved. I just figured you should just disrobe right now. So every time I FaceTime Cedric, I don't know if he just takes his shirt off or if he just never wears a shirt because he's always naked from the waist up whenever I FaceTime him. So
well, that's not naked then. that's called being shirtless.
I'm starting to wonder if he sees my name and takes his shirt off just right.
I'm trying to give Brian something to aspire to. Like if you work and you take care of yourself, you too
can have
look
man
like
boobs.
This. Right. Exactly. Wow. I live in sunny Southern California. Even in the winter, it's 80 degrees out here. So yeah, why wear a shirt?
Yeah, right. He's always working on his tan.
But you wouldn't know about that being in tornado hurricane country.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees out today.
Yeah, but a hurricane's going to be coming soon.
We don't. This is the ignorant people that they're talking about. You don't have hurricanes in Tennessee, Cedric. That's Florida. We have tornadoes.
Oh, sorry.
We got tornadoes.
All I'm concerned about are the earthquakes and being carjacked. That's all we care about here.
Well, I film from my tornado shelter right here. I'm in the basement, so if a tornado comes by, I'm okay if I'm filming with Cedric right now. In fact, I'd take the camera and I'd show you people as it came through. But we pray that doesn't happen because it's like the lottery, Cedric. I mean, it can take your neighbor out and leave you unscathed. It's just crazy how those things are. Unlike a hurricane that kind of blows everybody, this is literally just a path that can be as narrow as a house or as wide as a city block, and it's scary. We've been fortunate that it's all been going northwest of us, but the people out in Arkansas weren't so lucky, and the people up into Kentucky. But we're praying for everybody, and we still have another storm right behind the one that just happened. So, for all of you who watch us from the south, I know how you feel. Cedric just worries about those little earthquakes that, we lived.
Hurricane
Hurricane is.
Go ahead. I said hurricane is a good nickname for a lady of the night. You said she blows everybody, right?
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm just asking. I thought that's a great nickname. Put that on the business card.
With that.
Hurricane. All right, let's close out here. Hey, you guys. The reason we do this is that I want to say thank you for your comments.
Yes.
And I always say the good, the bad, the ugly, the insults, the encouragement. We appreciate all the comments. We see all the comments, and so just keep them coming. We just really appreciate that. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know from California to Tornado, Tennessee, and all around the world. Until next time, keep the comments coming. And I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian. We'll see you later.